Guys, have you ever noticed that one of the most fucked up pieces of advice that you would receive from normies and society in general is it basically boils down to, oh, if you have not tried every single thing, then you have no right to complain, bro. If you haven't tried everything, then you don't know your true potential, bro. First of all, you don't need to try every single thing in order to know your true potential. You know your true potential very early trying things. You don't have to try those things hundreds of times. You can spend your childhood or your adolescence and just look at what kind of experiences you have with women, or you can just go into pubmed.com, go on to pubmed.com and read up all of those research papers and see what the effects of IQ are on success. Then get an IQ test, then look into strength, then test your strength, and also then look into what are the ideal ratios in terms of face, in terms of looks, in terms of height, and then compare yourself with that, and then read those other studies, then read into that other data which tells you that what your potential is, what your potential realistically is. People think that life is like some video game where you would keep putting in the effort, putting in the resources, and suddenly you're gonna level up, you're gonna go up. Life ain't like that, guys. Life is like, the best way to put what life is like a puzzle. You can't put pieces into that puzzle where they do not belong. You cannot put money, for example, gained via your hard work, to get genuine desire, and in the same way you cannot you can put your money in on yourself, invest it on yourself in order to improve your looks and height, and then that would generally help you. But the whole point is, even making money requires IQ, and you have to make sure that you are not wasting your time trying to make money in ways that are outside of your reach. So let's say you have an IQ of 100. Don't try to become a doctor, man. Don't waste your time trying to become a doctor. Don't waste your time trying to become a coder. That shit isn't going to work for you. That ain't on the cards for you. That's why you're struggling. That's why you have to put in 10 times the effort for some shit that someone else gets for free. It's the same thing with going after women when your face doesn't measure up to those facial ratios and health indicators. Same thing when you aren't a certain height or a certain skin color. You can't be shoving in those pieces of the puzzle which do not fit, which don't measure up, which are too small or which are too big. It just doesn't work like that. You're just going to end up wasting your time, and even worse, you're probably going to hurt yourself. Like, you spend thousands of rupees, dollars, yen, whatever, trying to get into a course which you clearly do not have the IQ for. That's a net loss, that's a net negative, and that puts you under a lot of mental stress. So trying to do the work that you clearly do not have the capacity to do, unless you are, of course, putting yourself through a lot of stress, that eventually leads you to live a shorter life. And that is why so many men have lives shaped up, cut out the ways that they do. They're trying to be something that they were never meant to be. And that puts them under all sorts of stress that they were never meant to be. If you guys ever wonder why guys live shorter, it's because guys have essentially normalized abuse and self-neglect, that sort of self-punishment. And this goes, that other way too. When you don't have that certain height, when you don't have those certain looks, you end up being a oofy-doofy beta bucks for a wife who puts you under constant stress via nagging, whining, asking you to do more, and doing that extra work puts you under unnecessary stress. This generally hurts you, and even worse, she might straight up drag you to the cleaners at the divorce courts. Life ain't like a video game, guys. Don't listen to this advice from normies. Oh, you're just gonna put in the hard work. You just don't have to do the hard work. You also have to realize where your hard work matters. And some things may not be on the card for you as you are right now. And just doing all of that hard work is not going to change anything. You have to put in the hard work where it matters, and then if you get your hands on some money, then if you are looking for genuine desire, you have to look smacks, hard max, within safe parameters, and maybe then that is going to help you ascend. Most of the times, the success these people talk about is nothing, man. It's like a fucking dead end job, which eventually leads to a dead bedroom and a divorce. And that is what I always mean by knowing your place in life and acting in accordance.